What's up, guys?
What is up?
IRL live stream. Live stream.
A rare in-person video. What's up, guys?
We are the Hardshotterz. I'm
Yes, sir.
Hardshotterz Steve.
Hardshot Dave, and we drink Monster.
Yeah, not sponsored. Please.
Please sponsor.
I've been drinking since you guys came out with this energy drink, but yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, this goes back.
Way back.
We
Wait,
used
Halo
to-
2 or
Yeah,
1?
dude.
Was it Halo 1?
Two for sure, but probably 1 as well. Dude,
Yeah.
on the weekends back then, as teenagers, we would stay up like every weekend.
Every f***ing weekend.
Bro would like sleep over at my house. We'd be pounding Monsters, the BFCs.
The BFCs,
the
bro.
huge
You guys don't know what
cans.
that is? It's the big F in can.
Yeah,
And
I don't think they have those anymore.
no, they got rid of those after a while. But what were they like? How many liters were they, bro? Like,
I don't know, dude. They
This is-
were big.
yeah, 16 ounces. I think those were like 30, 40.
Yeah, they had to be at least 30.
Dude, they had to be because it was 30 with 3 C's.
Oh yeah, 3 C's easily. They were huge. We'd pound those things. We'd stay up all night playing Halo.
Halo 2,
Those were the days, man.
Oblivion.
Oblivion, even Morrowind, dude. I remember
Morrowind, yeah,
passing out and like in the morning, this guy was still playing
I'd
Morrowind.
still be playing it, bro. Because at that time, I was like, I didn't have the Xbox.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I see why people like it. Because before I used to just be PlayStation, just straight up PlayStation and computer because of RuneScape. But then I was like, okay, I definitely need to get myself an Xbox because I was like, they have some pretty good games.
oh yeah, dude. The OG Xbox was dope.
I surprisingly still have mine, and I
Aw,
think it's a
man.
modded one. If I
Nice.
might be able to show you guys real quick.
Oh, dude, I forgot you got the white skin.
Yeah.
Ah, that looks
Alright
dope.
guys, check it out. This is my OG 360 right here.
That's too clean. It's modded. How's it modded? Hard drive.
Hard drive, yeah.
So you play games off the hard drive.
Mod inside. The
Nice.
person that did it for me put that sticker, so
So
I don't know
have,
if I can
like-
get in trouble for this, but there's a little sticker that says mod inside.
Don't care if you hacked a freaking 25-year-old
25-year-old
console.
But yeah, this is my OG Xbox.
Yeah, I'm jealous, man. I wish I had all my old consoles.
I still have the Dreamcast you gave me, but I just gotta look for it.
Nice. You gotta mod that thing too, man. Put the SD card reader
Put
in
an
there.
SD card reader on it.
Just put all the games there.
Speak of the devil.
Hey.
Check this out, guys. When I said PlayStation was my look at this.
It
Boom!
is the original.
I think there's a disc in here.
Let's see.
No disc, but
Thought it was gonna be Mega Man Legends.
it would have been or Harvest Moon Back to Nature.
Harvest Moon.
If you guys know, you know. Harvest Moon Back to Nature was my jam. Even back in the 64.
Oh yeah. That was my entry
That's where
point.
you introduced me to it. Was
Nah, you introduced me.
Oh no,
though.
I introduced you to that,
We
but
were like walking down the street one day. The dude was telling me about this game called Harvest Moon. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. I ended up getting it because I had a 64. I don't think you had a 64
I didn't have
at
a
the time.
64, no.
I got it, loved it. Still love those games to this day.
Oh yeah. I still play Harvest Moon Back to Nature for the PS1 on my phone.
Nice.
If you guys, you know, emulators.
I play Stardew Valley all the time, but there would be no Stardew Valley without Harvest Moon.
Oh no, like most of those like farm games like that had inspiration from Harvest Moon,
That was the original.
the OG. I literally had all the games for when GameCube came out too.
Oh yeah.
I definitely got all the Harvest Moon games for GameCube.
Was it like Save the Homeland or something?
Yeah, Save the Homeland.
What's the one where
can't
you
remember
don't you die at the end of one of them?
Yeah. Shoot.
Oh, is it like A Wonderful Life where you go through like the entire life and then you die?
I think it might have been that one.
It's kinda dark,
I
dude.
can't remember. For a farming game, that is pretty dark though, not gonna lie. But like I pretty much had all of those games, like Harvest Moon games from PS1 to GameCube. The only one I didn't get was I never had a 64, so I played a 64 through this house, you know.
But what is it? What's the PS1 one?
Back to Nature.
Back to Nature was basically 64 plus.
Plus,
Yeah, it was just like an improved version, almost the same, right?
Yep, basically. Other than that, well, Dave has some questions. So
Got some questions.
let's see if I can answer them properly.
You know what? I was talking about I regret selling a bunch of my old consoles from growing up. Do you have any regrets when it comes to gaming? Like, did you get rid of anything? You're like, I wish I still had that.
I probably regret giving away my Sega Dreamcast. Oh, not the Dreamcast, the Sega Genesis. I'm sorry, Sega Genesis. I regret giving that away.
You can still get it cheap. Did you have any like rare games?
The only game I played a lot that I remember was Victor Man.
Oh, okay. That's like a $5 game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's nothing.
That's nothing, but like I do regret because that was like, like I saved up for that console,
Dang.
At that time.
When did you get that console?
I bought it, if you guys know, OG Craigslist, bro. I got it through some guy. And at that time, he thought it was going to be expensive. And I thought it was a good deal, but I actually got ripped off, but I didn't care. I wanted it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saved up some money and went on my way to go buy it. But at the time, I think that's when I started getting into PlayStation and PC. That's when I was like, console gaming was just starting to fade out for me. Like I never even played the PlayStation 4, 5. I have an Xbox One, like the first series, and after that, nothing. Like the last PlayStation I played was PlayStation 3, and even then I didn't play too much PlayStation 3 because I was just PC.
Yeah, PC Master Race. There you go.
Basically, yeah.
It's like you never have to buy another console. You can play everything that there ever was on PC through emulation or through PC ports and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's the good thing about having a PC is like you can basically have any consoles you want.
You can build a new PC, you can upgrade it, but you're still gonna have, your Steam library is coming with you.
Exactly, yeah. Especially with the amount of games we have on our Steam library. What are you up to right now?
I think I hit 2,000, dude. I got some of them are free games, but mostly it's like being on Humble Bundle for years and years. Yeah. Buying just super cheap games.
I'm glad you put me on that though, because like, for me, I thought 800 is a lot. This guy has 2,000.
I used to, like, when we had our old channel too, I would like buy up any cheap multiplayer games that we could play on the channel.
Right.
And I don't know, I bought too many games that were just cheap over the years, but over like 10 years or something.
10 years?
That I've been PC gaming.
Right.
I'm trying to make it sound reasonable.
Do you remember when you made your Steam account? I don't remember when I made my Steam account.
I gotta think about this. So I was never really like into PC gaming either until finally I built one. Probably a good 10 years ago or more.
First time I built a PC, okay, funny story guys, I was a noob, okay? I didn't go to school for anything, I learned everything from University of Google and YouTube.
This is the way.
There was one dumb mistake I did was I accidentally hooked up 2 motherboards on 1 power supply.
Wait, 2 motherboards? How do you even put 2 motherboards in a PC?
Oh no, not motherboard, what was it? It's like I had 2 different connections going to 2 different motherboards from 1 power supply. And at that time I wasn't thinking, I was just trying to test something out. And I wasn't paying attention that one of the motherboards was still connected. I think I connected the CPU wire into the motherboard I had while it was still connected to the main one because I wanted to see if it turned on, but my dumbass didn't pay attention and just short-circuited my brand new motherboard that I paid $200 for. At that time, it was a Asus what was it, Maximus something Hero 7 or whatever. It was expensive motherboard at the time, $200, and I
Dude, yeah, that sucks, man.
I was pissed, dude. I was like, I spent so much money on that motherboard.
For me, it was always the random little wires that seem like they don't need to do anything. You know, the single pin ones and whatever. Yeah. I always had it in the wrong place and it wouldn't turn on.
So those were like the power switch and the LED. And
that stuff.
The restart.
It's always one of those little like meaningless ones, and then nothing works.
Nothing works.
I remember I had to call Carlos, and he had to come figure it out for me first time.
I hated those, dude. I wish they would just like, because I know some manufacturers for like cases now or whatever, they're all bunched up now. They're not like separate.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that more often. Because at that time, yeah, I had a freaking issue with those because I couldn't read the diagram. I was like, does he go in the bottom or the left? It was confusing. I was like, dude, what the I was like, I'm about to cry. I remember those first few years of just like learning how to build the PC, man. It was pain.
Yeah. It got easy after a while, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like a fun hobby.
It's like a fun, expensive hobby.
Oh, yeah.
It's like fun, expensive Lego hobby.
Right. Legos for adults.
Legos for
PCs.
adults.
Alright. My mind's still on the old consoles. What's your favorite console of all time? What do you think is the best console of all time?
PS1, hands down.
PS1?
For me. There were so many freaking good games on the PS1, bro. So many good games. Just, I don't know, man. It's just, for me, it's top.
Do you think they've aged well?
Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, if you think about it, they made a lot of remakes of PlayStation 1 games.
That's true.
That's how good the games were. For example, Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, yeah. And even though the remakes look beautiful, it's like they're not the same as
They're
the
not
OG.
the same as the OG.
I still
but
enjoy
like,
the OG.
A lot of fans still wanted something like Final Fantasy VII wise, you know? Like, and then there was a few other games they remade, but yeah, PS1 for me will be hands down the best console of all time. It's not gonna be like the strongest, the fastest, whatever, but
that's a good pick. I was gonna say the PS2.
Oh, okay, the PS2.
And that's kind of a cheat answer because it plays PS1 games too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can count that, but PS2 I think has the most games of any console ever.
Ever, yeah.
Just can't argue with that game library.
No.
For me too, I feel like that generation was one of the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it's the time I grew up in, but I don't know. There's something special about it. It's like online gaming was just coming out.
Yeah, I remember you played SOCOM.
Yeah, SOCOM.
This guy introduced me to SOCOM for the first time, and then I never realized you could play online. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Even though I feel like eventually I got the GameCube, I got the Xbox, and the PS2 is probably the one I spent the least time with by the end of things.
Yeah.
Because I would, like, multi-platform games I would get on Xbox, because it was stronger.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, like, family games, whatever, I would play on the GameCube.
On the GameCube.
But the PS2, in the end, it just had all the games.
It had, like, the best games of that time period, like, generation-wise, you know, like, nothing at that time could compare to it. It was just, like, way up there, man, compared to the other, when the Xbox originally came out. Did the GameCube come out around that same time, too, right?
Yeah, PS2 was first, and then I think
Xbox.
GameCube and Xbox came out, like, in the same year later.
Yeah.
I think PS2 is still the best-selling console of all time, right? Or did the Switch surpass it? I was getting close.
It is getting close. At that time, it was the PS2 for sure. I don't know now, but yeah, dude, PS2 sold us so much. Must be nice.
It worked out. Sony's doing okay.
Yeah.
PS5's
Except
doing
when they try to
alright.
rip off people in their Play Store.
Wait, what? What happened?
There was a controversy. I don't know how long ago was this, where I don't know if people were getting upcharged or they had to repay for their subscription, or I don't know what it was. Don't quote me on that. There was some sort of drama with the Play Store for the PlayStation 5.
Oh dang! So this was recent.
Yeah, PlayStation 5 or 4. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't play consoles. I don't pay attention to consoles anymore. I'm all PC. But yeah, I just like every now and then, like when I go on like Instagram or Twitter or X, I guess, Facebook, I follow a lot of the gaming pages, so that's why I always see like a lot of news and stuff like that. Speaking of games and news, if you guys don't know, I play a lot of Destiny 2. I have 1,800 hours on Destiny 2.
It's a lot of hours, bro.
It's a lot of hours for a guy like me that don't stream or play it for a living. But yeah, there's that freaking crazy news of their CEO laying off 200 people. But before he did, it's so up. He invited a few of those people before they were laid off to go look at his new car collection, and that just had me cracking up. I was like, dude, how much of a could you be to
So wrong.
invite some of your employees to go look at your brand new cars a couple days before they were laid off? That is so messed up, man. Like, dude, they already make so much money. Like, why?
Yeah.
And a few of those people were important developers for Destiny 2. So right now, a lot of people are worried what's going to happen to Destiny 2, or if there's going to be a Destiny 3. The final DLC came out. Everybody loved it. But after that, what's going to happen?
That's so messed up.
It's gonna suck, because honestly, I love Destiny. The first one, the second one, honestly, I didn't play until it became free. Like, I bought it when it came out, but I gave it a couple months and I got bored of it. And then when it became free, that's when a lot of my friends started playing again. So I was like, all right, let's go, hop back on. Next thing you know, put 1,800 hours on it.
Oh man. So I mean, we hear about these layoffs all over the place. All the big companies have laid off tons of people.
Right.
But you don't go and show off all your wealth to these people you're about to lay off. That's
seriously, that is
insane.
Like I said, it's one of the move you could do.
How big is Bungie, dude? Imagine laying off 200 people. They must have a huge team.
They probably do. I'm not sure if the 200 were mainly like from the Destiny 2 like community or something, or just overall Bungie.
Are they working on other games right now?
Not that I know of. I just know that because I just found out because of the Destiny part where they, like I said, they got rid of a few of the main critical people for Destiny 2.
Dang.
And that's when it blew up all over my feed. I was like, ooh, here we go. Drama.
Yeah, well, my condolences to all the people losing their jobs right now, man.
Right?
It's rough.
That's rough, especially in this economy. Shit. Not looking good.
Oh, man.
Anyways, what else you got for me today? What else can we
Hey, so what's the game you spent the most hours on in your life? Is it Destiny 2? RuneScape?
RuneScape. I have like almost 4,000 hours on RuneScape.
Dang. Probably RuneScape for me too.
Yeah, RuneScape for sure, because I think I looked it up last time. I was like around 3,900 hours. But when I looked at it in game, I made my first account in February 2002. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's
dude,
not right.
that was like way back then, and this guy showed me it, and that was the first time, and I did not like care about it at the time. I was like, what is this game?
Back in RS1, dude.
Back
RS
in the
Classic.
And then I think 2 years later is when I hopped back on it, or like 2003, 2004. I think is when I hopped back into it. And next thing you know, just got addicted. Like, I would ditch this guys to like play that game. That's how bad it got. Like, me and a couple homies, they would always like swing by my house, but then I'm like, nah, I gotta grind on RuneScape, bro.
Oh yeah, we were like 12, 13.
Yeah.
We'd be riding our scooters, skateboards down to his house, like, hey, come out, man. It's like, nah, I'm busy.
I'm busy selling coal at the rock.
Oh man, priorities, dude. Can't blame you.
Yeah, no, like seriously though, guys, I did ditch this guy and a couple homies just to play RuneScape. Like, I got super addicted to it, man. Super addicted, but man,
Oh yeah.
it's not often you get very addicted to a game, Like, for me
Not
at
like
least,
that.
like not like that. Like, yeah, like spend a lot of time, start getting bad grades.
It's like back then too. I mean, you could get addicted to a game, but you'd finish the game at some point.
You'd finish the game at some point.
We never played any other MMOs that just don't end. It's just an eternal
RuneScape
grind fest.
Technically doesn't have an ending.
No.
So it's just like a grind fest, like what you said.
Yeah, there's something so addictive, so satisfying about it. That's one.
But for you, what was let's say for you though, what was it RuneScape 2?
Yeah, it has to be RuneScape. I don't have the hours because I've had multiple accounts.
Right.
And I don't know how many hours I've spent, but definitely RuneScape. I spent so much time growing up.
Yeah.
And even over the years, I'll still revisit it sometimes. I'll get hooked for like a little bit.
Unfortunately, when RS3 came out, I was disappointed that they, you know, how they remove all your stats from the old RS to RS3. And I was kind of wishing or hoping that when they brought like old school RS back, that we can transfer back to our stats back to that era. And sadly, you can't. So
nope.
It's a little bit disappointing. I wish they would have just given us that option. Like, you know, if they knew they were bringing back old school RS, I wish they would have just let us, like, you know, be able to transfer back. I don't care if I lose some of the levels from what I made on RS3, as long as I can put all my stats back to old school RS. I would have been happy, dude. I probably would still continue playing it right now, but
everybody likes old school RS better than RS3. Yeah. I don't think I ever really understood why though. Like, to me,
I think it's the whole mechanics, like the whole combat mechanics too. It's like no one really does PvP, and right now, like old school RS, it was known for PvP, but at the same time, it's just everything else is there. I was never a PvP person, but a lot of people like don't like the fighting mechanics of RS3.
You gotta go full bronze in the wilderness.
I remember. Full bronze, bro. So in the wilderness or freaking just exploring it at full bronze. Yeah.
We were too scared to lose our good loot, so we just get the crappiest armor and go in the wilderness.
And see what's out there at that time. But yeah, man, that was fun times. Fun times. Like, I recently logged in yesterday actually to see what's up with RS3. It's still they're coming out with the new I think it's a new boss. I'm not sure if they're upgrading the game or changing much, but I just know there's a few updates, big updates that's gonna happen.
Nice.
For RS3, but I don't think people are gonna care because they're still most people are still in old school RS.
Do you think a lot of those old school players are gonna go to the new game from Andrew Gower?
I have a feeling they will, to be honest.
If there are still any as old as us still out there.
Right? I'm pretty sure they will, dude, definitely, because there's like a lot of Andrew Gower fans out there, faithful.
Yeah. Like us.
For sure.
What do you think though? We've seen the trailer for the new game. Obviously we haven't played it.
We haven't played it.
What did you think of the trailer?
Honestly, I need to look at it again.
Yeah. I wasn't impressed, but I was impressed by the fact that Andrew Gower is making a new game, and I have faith that it'll be good, just really as an old school fan.
So. What was the name of it?
I don't remember.
Is this one right? Brighter Shores?
Oh yeah, Brighter Shores, there you go.
See, exactly like RuneScape 3, but
exactly. I feel like it has less character than RuneScape. It's a little more generic.
More generic.
But we've hardly seen any of it, really.
Yeah.
These scenes make it look so small, too.
Right?
Like, why are these also small spaces?
It's like, I'm hoping at least it's like open world, like open world.
Yeah.
When you look at the trailer, it's like, oh man. Yeah, I don't know why the first time I seen the trailer, I thought it was cool, but now looking at it again, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Hopefully it's not what the final game looks like, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just not showing all the chunks beyond that. Otherwise, if it's basically just like RuneScape or old school RuneScape, which is what it looks like,
yeah,
I'll be happy.
When does this come out?
It comes out later this year, no?
I already saw the box. That's too funny. Okay, yeah.
Think about Andrew Gower, though. I watched this whole documentary on RuneScape. It was like 3 hours.
Damn.
He always wanted to put the players first. He never wanted to like charge a lot of money, be very limiting on people. But the problem was he couldn't make it work as a business because it was expensive to keep the servers up.
Oh yeah,
he sold it to this other company. They got more greedy. Things happened. He regretted it. But the thing is, he wasn't a businessman, but he really cared about the game and the people.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, yeah, I'm just hoping for the best. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to too. Like I said, it's RuneScape basically, you know. But yeah, we'll see with the.
Hopefully it is though. Hopefully it's not these tiny little areas you're in.
I hope not. Looking at that trailer, it's a little bit disappointing with like open world wise, you know, like how old school RuneScape is. It's basically open world. But yeah, man, I'm like, I have high hopes for it. You know, right now it's just, that was 5 months ago, so hopefully things change.
Yeah.
While it's still in development. But other than that, I'd still definitely check it out, buy it. I still support him.
Yeah.
And we'll just see how he goes.
In terms of open world, dude, RuneScape kind of like spoiled other MMOs for me. I haven't played a bunch of them, but like Elder Scrolls Online,
Oh yeah.
that felt so closed off
Yeah.
compared to RuneScape. It's not like the entire map. It's like you
It's
go from one
not.
area to one area.
It literally isn't. It wasn't like a fully open world,
Yeah,
if you could say. They say it's open world. It's somewhat.
somewhat.
It's just
yeah.
somewhat open world. There's like, there's too many restrictions.
Yeah.
It would have been a good game if it was just like fully like open though. I mean, there's a few games like that, there's WoW. Like,
Yeah, never played WoW.
I never got into it. I tried it. I got to like level 20 or 30 and I was just like, nah, bored.
Really?
Bored, man. It's like, I don't know how people, maybe if I played it when it first came out, maybe I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't know how people get so addicted to it unless you played it since it came out. What was this other game I played?
Remember you were like into Moo back in the day?
Moo, that's the one. Yeah, Moo. Honestly, I feel like it was like an underrated game, man. There was also a game called Silk Road Online. There's another one called Repels. That one was pretty fun. These are old games, guys. So I don't know if a lot of people will know Flyleaf or Flip.
Flyleaf? That was a band.
Flip.
Flip. Yeah.
What's the other one? It's pretty big too. This one's Guild Wars.
Oh, okay.
I played Guild Wars. I probably put like a decent amount of hours in Guild Wars. I would say like 100.
The first one or the second one?
2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I never really got into the first. I think I started. I started on 2. I never got to play the first one.
Maple Story?
Maple Story.
that
Yeah,
counts.
dude. I don't know. I put a lot of hours in that game too. Maple Story. And there's so much other like MMOs I played. I just can't remember them all.
Yeah. There's a lot I still want to play, but it's like, do I really?
Do I really?
I don't
wanna
have
play
time for
them?
that.
Yeah.
Like Phantasy Star Online 2 looks pretty cool.
Fantasy Star. That looks fun.
There's still a bunch of them out there, but it's like, I know this is going to take so much time out of my life.
Yeah. And my impatient self can't like handle those like long games no more, or like those. I don't know. It's just I can't start a new game that I haven't played yet at all. I feel like I'll just get bored of it. If I played it when it first came out, it would be like more fun, but I just can't start new games anymore, man. I don't know why. Like most of the time I go back to just older games. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, my attention span is not on.
Yeah.
I'll play like new shooter games and stuff like that, racing games, but like MMOs or anything like that, I just can't.
The novelty's not really there. Like back then, it was like so new and so different to just be in this world with all these other people.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's just normal.
It's just, it's everywhere now. Oh yeah, I played freaking thing too, Black Desert Online.
Oh yeah.
This guy
That
bought
was a
it
good one.
for me. I was like, hey, I like it.
I only put a few hours on it, but
Alright.
it seemed pretty cool.
I think only like 60 or 80 hours. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I at that time I played it, I maxed out one of my characters, and I think the max level at that time was like 60 or 80. Don't quote me on that, but I just remembered like, oh hey, look, I've maxed it out. Okay, I'm done. That was fun.
You beat the game.
Yeah. I maxed out one character out of like freaking 30, 40 characters you can choose from. I like the graphics too.
Yeah, it was a good looking
That's what
game.
drew me in for like, you know, a game like that. Now it has a bunch of updates.
Oh, I imagine.
I haven't touched it in a while. I think I logged in one time last year just to see what's going on, but it's all too confusing for me now. Yeah, let's see. What would you say would be your favorite game of all time, Dave? If you could choose one. Don't matter if it was on console or PC, just throughout the generations. What would you say would be your favorite game?
I'm gonna go way back to my childhood. One of the first games I ever played, Super Mario 3 on the NES.
Okay.
That was just a game I loved when I was little, and to this day I think it's like the perfect Mario game. It's like the perfect NES game. It's like you can breeze through it in a couple hours, but every now and then I like to just go back and play through the whole thing.
I'm with you on that. Like, I love Mario games only up to like Mario 3, 2.
No, yeah.
Like, I never really got into it after it went to like GameCube and like Switch and the Wii. Like all that Wii racing and everything. I don't know. A lot of people got into it. I couldn't. Like, I think Super Mario 3 for the SNES, right? Or
Super Mario World,
2,
I think.
Or Super Mario World.
Or actually, they were all brought back to the Super NES.
Yeah.
On All Stars.
Yeah. After that, like, I don't know. I didn't really get into any more Mario games.
What's your favorite game of all time?
Mine would have to be Final Fantasy VII because I replayed the out of that game, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a tie between that and one of the many first games I ever played was Bomberman.
Oh yeah.
For the
classic
Super Nintendo, yeah. Bomberman. That was my first game ever that I actually played. It was Bomberman.
Because your parents are fans of Bomberman too?
Well, I was the one that got him into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Nice.
I bought the game, played the heck out of it, and then I don't know what happened. I think there was just one time we were just not using it anymore, so my parents took it with them to Alaska where they used to work, and then they got addicted to Bomberman. It was my mom and my dad, and they would play it. They would go against each other. It's funny when we used to watch them play. They would banter like little kids. It was hilarious.
Should play Bomberman on the channel sometime.
Right?
I'm surprised you haven't played the Final Fantasy VII remakes yet.
Not yet. I'm like, I don't know if like I'm gonna enjoy it right now, or just because like I'm just like focused in other games right now. Like, as much as I love Final Fantasy VII, it's my favorite game. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna buy all of the games when I'm finally out of like whatever phase I'm going through. I mean, I already have like the remake. No, not the remake, but the one for Steam.
Oh yeah.
I have it on my phone. I have it on my iPad. I have it.
Nice.
I have it on everything basically. The
Everything.
Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII hands down would probably be my top game of all time. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're just following the cloud or that. Like, no, I.
He was there. He was there when it happened. Okay.
Yeah, when it came out. Okay, I was there. I wish I still had mine though, because it was a black labeled one from Japan or something, and it's like hella expensive now on eBay. Everywhere.
Man.
I don't know where it went. Final Fantasy VII for sure.
Nice.
Best game of all time.
Can't argue.
For me at least. Yeah. I used to know everything. Like, I did everything I can do to get like 100% achievement. Like, unlocking crap and stuff like that. Like, if I were to guess how many hours I've put in that game, I probably would say a good amount. Like 2,000 maybe? Just because I would always replay it. And I would always see damn videos about like, oh, you missed this secret freaking materia or whatever.
So I'm just laughing because there's like sirens and dogs howling in the background.
Welcome to Salinas.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's just a dead body outside.
Just somebody, you know, run over, shot.
Oh man, just another day.
Just another day here, guys. Salinas.
Yeah.
You know, if you knew. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching our little discussion and whatnot. We don't even know what to call this.
Yeah. It's fun though. Next time I'm in town, do it again.
For sure.
If you guys have questions you want answered, leave them in the comments. Maybe we'll do this again.
Yeah, and we'll answer some questions and drink some more Monster.
Yes. It's just Monster. There's nothing else in there.
Absolutely.
Not at all.
Pure Monster. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next IRL discussion video.
Yes, sir.
Peace.